Hey everyone, it's Maria, and for today's video I'll be doing an acrylic pour painting. So I hope you guys all enjoy. So the materials that I'll be using to create this acrylic pour painting is an 8x10 canvas, and I picked up some apple barrel acrylic paint and folk art acrylic paint, and I actually didn't use correct paint. You're supposed to use acrylic pouring paint, but I'll explain how I combated this later in the video. But yeah. And then I have a plastic water bottle, and I use these as like a cup, and I cut it in half with an X-Acto knife, or you can use scissors to also cut it too. And right here I am beginning to put all my paint inside of these makeshift cups. And right here I was pouring in the light blue, and I realized that this paint is not very fluid. It's kind of really thick. But one thing I did is that if you don't have the correct paint, you can use a tiny bit of water and white paint to make the acrylic more fluid. You want the consistency to be like chocolate syrup, not too thin and not too thick. And yeah, this worked out for me pretty well. I put each color inside of a like my jar that I use for mixing paint and like water in, and I put each color in there. I put a little bit of water, and if it was too thin I put some more white paint to thicken it up. But yeah, I ended up with this consistency and it came out pretty well. And right here I'm pouring the 2 containers onto the canvas, and I saw this method of pouring the 2 cups together on like a YouTube video, but you don't have to do it that way. But yeah, you just want to make sure that you layer each color on top of each other, and then pour it on your canvas and kind of move around the color. And yeah, you kind of end up with this kind of abstract, colorful, I don't know, interesting piece, and I really liked it. I liked how it came out. But one tip that I have for this is to make sure that you lay down newspaper because it can be like super messy, and as you can see how much leftover paint I have, it's quite a lot. And another tip that I have is to wear some latex gloves, because I got a lot of paint on my hands, and yeah, I had to kind of clean my hands and all that stuff. But yeah, if I were to do another piece like this, I would definitely wear some latex gloves. And right here I'm using the end of my paintbrush to kind of like mix in the paint and make some cool designs. And I actually ended up doing this on top of my canvas, or the piece that I actually did right now. I just did like a few strokes, but I liked how it came out. Sorry I didn't film that part, but yeah. And having newspaper also makes the cleanup way easier. But yeah, overall this piece was really fun to do, and it was super easy and super quick. I finished this piece. I'd say the prep for me took way longer than creating the actual piece, but yeah, it took me like 10 minutes. But yeah, I really recommend trying this pouring painting out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out www.sparkith.com for full online art courses where you can learn from home. Bye!